Bucks. We're going to get our hands dirty, too. In a different
What's our
way.
next assignment, huh?
New York is known as much for its fine dining as it is for its dirty water dogs and pizza.
That's right. There are certain foods that you must try at least once in your life.
And John Steinberg of Buzzfeed has gathered some of these staples and brought them to us. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you guys for having me today.
Oh, please, we two pregnant ladies.
I know. All this. I know.
You're the man.
My pleasure.
Before we get started, John, hands off. Lisa, hands off.
Yeah.
John, so tell us, how exactly do you do your research?
Well, this is actually from Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry's wanted to do a campaign called City Churns, looking at the iconic flavors of New York, and they came to us. And at Buzzfeed, we create content for brands in addition to creating content around just everything imaginable. So we have 30 people that just come up with ideas around campaigns like this. And this is all about the iconic flavors of New York. It's called 18 Things You Must Eat Before Leaving New York City, and these are the top 5 according to me.
Okay, some serious competition, though, because New York City is so known for its food. And let's start with bagels.
Okay.
I mean,
all right,
how do you pick
these are Essa Bagels. The team that put this together thinks that Essa Bagel has the maximum amount of kind of internal softness and flavor to outside shell. Personally, I'm an H&H man, having grown up on the Upper West Side. But either way, if you put some amazing New York smoked salmon, a little bit of cream cheese, possibly some whitefish as well, you're going to do great with either.
The right texture.
The right texture. I mean, you really want the right ratio of softness to outside shell.
Yes,
to chewiness.
Exactly.
I have maximum softness right there.
What about some street
food?
Right, so this is halal, guys, which is on 53rd and 6th. This is the chicken and rice platter. This is the best one in New York City. The line is 45 minutes, any time of day.
Wow!
Just because it's that good, and you'll always know it by the line. And this is their very famous and secret white yogurt sauce, which is, we don't really know what's in. I think there's some lemons and pepper.
We don't know,
but we eat it.
You just drizzle this just ever so gently, and you want to leave plenty around for additional drizzles as you go through it, and then you just dig in.
Okay. Wow. All right, so now let's keep it moving. Katz's Deli.
This is my favorite.
Yeah.
I've lived in New York my whole life. This is my absolute favorite. So this is the Katz's corned beef sandwich. It is the best corned beef sandwich in the entire world. A couple hints about Katz's. You get a ticket when you go there. They stamp the ticket with everything that you eat. If you lose that ticket, you get a $50 fine. So do not lose that ticket.
They are strict.
Also, sit in the seat. This is the famous when Harry Met Sally, where the woman says, "I'll have what she's having," when Sally does the fake orgasm. Sit at that table and eat your pastrami sandwich, and then you get the full experience.
And then you're the person that's going
to And don't lose that ticket.
And don't lose the ticket, right.
No sandwich complete without French fries, of course.
Pommes frites. The best French fry place in New York, also due to the great crispy texture on the outside, softness on the inside. 25 different available dipping sauces. I have right here Bordeaux wine and sage. I'll put a couple more.
Yeah, but the dipping sauces are really what make them, you know? I mean, the fries are delicious, but then the dipping sauces are like what you can really get creative with.
I would say the fry is what you don't want to mess up, and the dipping sauce is where you make your name.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
Magnolia Bakery.
Oh, be still my heart.
So I have a little bit of a secret for you guys on Magnolia Bakery.
Give it to us.
The tourists, the tourists go for the cupcakes.
Yeah.
That's what was made famous in all those TV shows in the 90s. That's what sent off the great cupcake craze of the 90s. The pudding, the banana pudding, is what it is really all about.
Do you like it?
And that is absolutely the best thing that they have.
It really is. I would love to take a bath in this and do the backstroke. It is so unbelievably good. And it has like vanilla wafers and the real bits of banana.
Oh,
and
this is nice.
This is the single serve right here.
That's a single serve.
This is all mixed in with the little cookies.
Oh,
it's so good.
They do it for you.
And the bananas, too.
Okay, well,
it's a breakfast. It's a breakfast and a dessert.
It's amazing.
Oh my gosh, that's
Let's
so
talk
good.
about it. Is too hot right now for hot chocolate, but it's not too hot for this right here.
Wow.
What's amazing about this is the only frozen hot chocolate in the entire world from Serendipity. And it has to be made and served right away. The Serendipity folks were here making this backstage.
You had to make it right backstage.
Right backstage. We have one here for each of us. And it's really the treat that you get on your birthday. My 4-year-old just had her birthday. We've been in New York our whole lives. We still took her there for her
John,
frozen hot chocolate.
Wow.
coming over.
Absolutely.
Go for it.
So, you know, definitely enjoy that as well. So these are just some of those foods that you have to have before leaving New York. And even as a New Yorker, you have to eat these foods too.
Okay, now tell us about the Ben & Jerry's and how they're helping New Yorkers stay cool.
So Ben & Jerry's is going city by city right now, asking people to vote on ingredients that they want to make a city-specific flavor.
I'm sorry, you were interrupted by Lisa.
She was slurping.
Slurping. Please go on. Please go on. I'm sorry. Ben & Jerry's.
So Ben & Jerry's is allowing people to vote on which cities, each city to vote on different ingredients for a flavor. There's going to be a New York flavor, a Portland flavor. There's a bus driving around the country taking in these votes and all different ways you can vote online at Ben & Jerry's.
How do you put New York in a flavor?
Well, you don't put pastrami sandwich, but they did give choices of different kinds of like chocolates you can vote on, or different kinds of toffees. So each city will have its own flavor.
Amazing! Wow,
really
these
cool.
are really great.
And how do you stay skinny?
I know. Look at this
guy. Skin and bones here.
He also knows the best places to run.
Spinning.
John Steinberg of Buzzfeed.com. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you
for feeding us, of course.
That was incredible. Wow, guys. Well, it looks like we are going to be back tomorrow. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Thanks for watching us eat. I know that's hard when you're at home and we're like totally indulging in all of this stuff.
We have to do it. It's part of our job.
And we are going to start a new policy. We weigh in before the show and then we weigh in after the show.
Please. I want part of a bagel.
We had a great
Magnolia
time.
Bakery. This is amazing. You guys all have a great Monday today. We'll see you again tomorrow at 7 a.m.